automatic gain staging, artist mixes, Loopback, integrated computer controls. These are just a few of the features that make this interface so incredible and an absolute must-have for solo creators, whether you're a musician, a filmmaker, or just somebody who spent way too much on a set of monitors because you wanted your desk setup to look cool. I get it. But in all seriousness, with a price point under $200, this interface is an absolute steal. What's going on, guys? My name is Zak Kincaid, and this is the Audient Evo 8. This has been the main driver of my audio setup for around a year and a half now, and I use it for everything from voiceovers to recording music to even just listening to hi-fi music. I originally bought this just to do a quick review on it, but after using it for a bit, I quickly fell in love with it and decided I wanted to make it more of a long-term review. I wanted to see how the plastic build held up, how the preamps settled in, and more importantly, just how it functioned after extended use. Spoiler alert, it's still freaking awesome. If after this video you decide you want to pick one of these up for yourself, I do have a link in the description for you. And while you're there, if you could go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. A lot of work goes into these videos and I'd greatly appreciate it.
Let's start with the construction. As I mentioned before, it's mainly a plastic build and it did worry me a bit about the durability. However, after I moved from Chicago to New York with this sitting in the back of a moving van, it still looks great. As for the preamps, well, they sound really good and have a lower signal noise than competing interfaces at this price point. They're the same tried and true preamps that Audient puts in their much more expensive interfaces and over time have settled into an even more pleasing sound. This is actually the audio you're hearing right now.
For connectivity, it does connect via USB-C, but it does come with a USB-A cable in the box as well if you prefer to connect that way. However, when you connect through USB-A, you only get phantom power supplied to 2 of the inputs rather than all 4. For me personally, I connect to USB-A because it connects directly into a USB dock I have, and I never find myself using more than 1 to 2 inputs. In fact, I probably could have saved money and gone with the Evo 4, but I bought the Evo 8 so I could future-proof myself for any future projects that may need multiple inputs. And now onto what truly sets this interface apart from the competition, the software. And holy crap, I did not know how much of a difference this actually made. I'm gonna go ahead and play some copyright music, and I just want you to watch this one little feature. That one little feature is not found on any other interface at this price point, and it makes it worth it alone. The fact that I can control volume from the computer. With my Focusrite, I either had to have it close enough to me or I was always having to reach to change the volume. But with this, it works just how a computer should, and it's very intuitive. And this isn't just for volume either. You can actually adjust the input gain of your inputs within your DAW. So yeah, you can still reach and change it manually, but you can also just drag and click within your DAW and change the input levels of your instruments. That's insane.
Now, speaking of input signals, there's another feature that really makes this stand out, especially as a solo creator, and that's smart gain. No more doing the awkward head tilt where you're talking into your mic, but also looking at your signal level, but your signal level isn't accurate because you're turned away from your mic. You've been there. Just press the smart gain button, choose your input or inputs, press the smart gain button again, and then start performing. It will automatically set your level to -12 dB with plenty of headroom left for mixing and mastering.
So the last 2 features are artist mixes and loopbacks, and we've all dealt with this next part. Hey man, can you turn my track up a little bit? I'm really trying to get into this song. Oh yeah, sure man. Is that enough? No, louder. I need to be able to hear myself over myself. Wait, what does that even? Just trust me, the louder you make my vocal in the mix, the better everything will sound. I mean, I can throw on a gain plugin if you'd like. No, now I'm all echoey. I just wanted you to make me loud. Yeah, it's delay from the system being taxed. I need to be able to hear what I'm doing as well. If I change your levels, it's gonna change the whole recording. Yeah, I can't record like this. It sounds awful. I'm out. With the Evo 8, you can set up artist mixes, which means the artist can hear what they want and you can hear what you want. And if you need to give them a more direct feed to say limit delay or give them more volume, you can do that, and the mix and the recording itself are not altered. Now, Loopback is a feature I use a lot more than I thought I would. And what this is you can record the output of one channel onto the input of another channel. This comes in handy when you're doing screen recordings and you want to capture your computer's audio, and also if you wanted to record a click track directly into your DAW, that way you can send it to another channel. You can also use this to record reference tracks into your DAW without the need to actually have to download them and import them in. As you can see, the Evo 8 is extremely powerful, and for under $200, I don't think there's anything else on the market that comes close at the price point. If you don't need the 4 ins and 4 outs, you can always go with the Evo 4 and save yourself a little bit of money, but I'm not sure how artist mixes work on the Evo 4 as it only has 1 headphone output rather than 2. Now, if you have a higher end studio but are still wanting all of these features, the newly announced Evo 16 should be able to accommodate more than you need, and as always, links for all of these products are in the description. So what do you think? Do you plan on picking up an Evo for yourself? If so, leave it in the comments below. Leave a like if you've enjoyed this video, and subscribe to stay up to date and see more videos like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.